Today I'm going to show you how to decorate a table for Christmas 2 different ways. Hey everyone, it's Christina from the DIYmommy.com. I love setting up a festive tablescape. So today I'm going to show you how I decorated our dining room table for Christmas as well as our kitchen breakfast nook. I'm decorating these in 2 totally different styles. So for the dining room, I'm going to share something a little more formal but still with lots of rustic elements. And then in the kitchen, something a little more whimsical. The dining room setup would be perfect for something like a Christmas Eve dinner, and the kitchen breakfast nook would be so sweet for a Christmas morning brunch or lunch. Even though our gathering is going to be really small this year, just our immediate family, I think it is so important to make it feel special and festive and magical. So let's get started. Let's begin by decorating my dining room for Christmas. I'm using this flocked tree. I grabbed it at Costco Canada a few years ago, and rather than decorating it with ornaments, I'm just going to put the colored lights on it, and I think that's just about enough for this room. I made this DIY wreath last year. I love its oversized look and the big pom-poms. A few of the bells did fall off in storage, so I'm just reattaching those. I will leave the DIY tutorial for this wreath down in the description box below. It is so pretty, and I love how it has just really simple neutral colors and gold and green accents that are going to match the rest of the decor in this room. I'm adding this little mug rack, and these mugs I found at Anthropologie on sale after Christmas last year, and just some old decor in here. I will leave links to everything that I can find online down in the description box below, but honestly most of the stuff I'm using today is just stuff that I already had in my stash, and I'm just reworking it to make it look fresh and new. This big faux pine garland is from Michael's last year. I'm using 2 of them in the middle of the table, and I love how the flocking on this garland echoes the flocking on the Christmas tree in here. I'm just tying them together in the middle to attach them. And then, just like a Christmas tree, always make sure you fluff out your garlands really well to make them look full and a little more realistic. These eucalyptus garlands are from Michael's last year, and I'm just sticking them in this garland in the middle of the table. Adding a variety of different faux greenery is going to make all of your displays look a little more full and add a lot more interest and texture. I found these candlesticks at the thrift store a few years ago and painted them in a beautiful rose gold color. I'm going to stagger these through this garland, and I love how they just have that little peak of metallic that pops out of the greenery. These are some of my favorite pieces to use, and I love that they're an upcycle from the thrift store. I found this cushion at Giant Tiger Canada this year. Love its fluffy look. I'm trying out this throw that I found again on sale Anthropologie after Christmas last year, but didn't like how it contrasted against my rug, so I'm using my arm knit blanket again in here. I think I used this a few years ago in this space as well, but I love it. I will leave the tutorial on how you can make your own arm knit blanket down in that description box below. I'm adding some candles to my candlesticks. I love just plain white or off-white candles. A little note, I have my settee again in here this year, my little love seat, and we've had it for almost 7 years. I know people always freak out when I post it in my dining room on social media because they're worried that it gets dirty, but we just put a blanket over it if we're going to eat on it, and I think it still looks great 7 years later. I always love the addition of twinkle lights in Christmas decor, so I'm adding these battery operated ones and just kind of weaving them through this garland. These chargers are from Michael's a few years ago. Love the rustic look of them and that they're just plain white with some texture. Chargers are a fun alternative to placemats. These plates were from Walmart a few years ago, and seriously guys, if you can get a nice set of textured white plates, definitely do it, because I've been using these for years and years and they match with so many different decor pieces. These green plates were from Bed Bath & Beyond, I think. They are from Lenox, I believe, and I've used these often as well. They work in spring, summer, Christmas, and I love layering them on top of a white plate. These glasses were a thrift store find again from Value Village last year, and I love the green color with the gold, and this really ties my theme in here together so well. Just all this natural greenery with little gold and metallic accents. This gold cutlery is from Amazon, I think. If it's still available, I will link it in the description box below, and I'm adding these to each place setting. These little trees were from Dollar Tree last year, and I'm going to use them as little name tags. I'll show you what I mean in a few minutes. I'm adding them on the side of each place setting in here. This wrapping paper was from HomeSense, I think, last year or the year before. I've had it in my stash for a long time. Love that it has my green and gold theme. So I have all of my coffee syrups and my hot chocolate, and I wanted just to give them a nice look for my coffee station. So all I did was wrap wrapping paper around the middle of them, and I think they look so much nicer here on my side table in the dining room. So that's a really easy way to use scrap wrapping paper and just make it match your decor during the Christmas season. So I have my coffee maker that I love, adding my syrups, hot cocoa mix, as well as candy canes, marshmallows, and some candy cane sprinkles. I'm using my Cricut Joy now to create some tags for my name tags here. You don't need to use a Cricut to do these. You could also do them by hand and with scissors. But I definitely love how they turned out. I just put the monograms of everybody's first name on here and then used some butcher's twine from the dollar store to tie them around each bottle brush tree. I made these little napkins earlier this year, and I love their wrinkled and textured look, and I'm adding them to each place setting. The finishing touch here is lighting the candles, and this rustic glam look for Christmas in our dining room is all done. The girls absolutely love this look, and I can't wait to spend a cozy little Christmas Eve dinner here with my family. Now this next look is something completely different. I'm going to decorate our little breakfast nook in the kitchen. Here are some faux pine boughs that I bought at Michael's last year, and I'm just tying two of them together with some floral wire. I'm placing them on top of the round mirror here. This one is from IKEA, and I love this simple look. Also using my favorite ribbon, this one is from Amazon this year in the red and aqua plaid, making a really rustic looking bow and just attaching that to the center of the mirror. This table runner is double-sided. It has a red and cream buffalo check on one side and green and cream on the other. It's by April Cornell. Love her stuff. Definitely go check out her shop if you can. I will link it down in the description box below. So many beautiful, shabby chic, rustic things there. I'm placing it with the red side up on the table. I have this really old cupcake stand in white. I'm putting it in the center of the table, and then we baked some plain vanilla cupcakes. I made some sugared cranberries. I'll make sure to leave the link to the recipe for the sugared cranberries in the description box below. Such a fun Christmas DIY. And now I'm placing the cupcakes onto the cupcake stand. Then I had a fun idea to take my DIY dyed bottle brush trees, you might remember this DIY from earlier in the season, and place groupings of 3 in all of the remaining cupcake holders. I think this is such a fun way to incorporate the bottle brush trees as a centerpiece with the cupcakes. And I think including a sweet treat as a centerpiece is a really fun and budget-friendly thing to do for a holiday centerpiece. These are some old placemats that I got at IKEA such a long time ago. Love the texture of them and the natural look. I'm adding these on the table as well, along with some more napkins in the same theme from April Cornell as the runner. Love the little sweet crochet edge on these, and they're just like that heirloom quality that I feel I'm going to be using these for years and years to come. Next, I'm just placing some very simple white plates. I think they were just from Walmart several years ago, on top of the napkins, and then on the plates putting some nice soup bowls. These ones were a set from Anthropologie, grabbed them on super sale one year, and I love how they have a variety of blue and green tones. Then I'm finishing off each individual setting with just our everyday forks and a spoon for the soup. So this could be a really cute brunch or a lunch setting for Christmas Day. I found these Santa mugs at Walmart. They were such a great deal. I think they were only maybe $3 Canadian each. Adding those to the table along with these retro looking deer ornaments. I think all of these elements are so fun and my kids absolutely love them. This is such a fun setting for Christmas. I'm also adding these cups from Anthropologie. Love the aqua color, and these ones I got on sale too. I never buy anything from there unless it's on sale or clearance. This is a DIY plaid throw pillow that I made last year, and then I have a faux fur pillow to finish the look on our bench here. So here's the finished breakfast nook all decorated for Christmas morning. I'm loving this whimsical look. It's so different than the look in the dining room, but I think it is so fun, and I know that my family is going to appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope you got some inspiration for your own Christmas table settings this year. Let me know down in the comments below which of these settings was your favorite. Do you prefer the more formal setting or the more casual setting? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more DIY and decor ideas on a budget. I'm gonna leave another video with tons of table centerpiece ideas for you right up here, and then another video that I hope you'll love right down here.